Hey, so this is kind of a hack day thing, but I guess a demo of this jujitsu front end for Git. So it's still using Git repositories, but it's a different command line. So I'll show real quick how it makes breaking up changes super easy. So I'm working in the new checkout front end, and I'm running some tests, and there's a warning going by. I'm working on one PR, right? So I'm going to do this JJ log, which is, like a Git log that shows here's the change I'm working on. And then what Jujitsu is really good at is stacking commits. So technically this one is main, um, and then I've got three changes on top of this of a small little change, and then kind of the main one I'm working on. But what I want to show is it's really good at breaking out these little changes kind of as you see them. So I'm in the middle of, removing product offering config, which is a really big thing. Lots of changes going by. But when we're running the test, there's this one little warning of, you have to remove isolated modules. And it would be great if that was broken out as only that one change. So what I'm going to do to do that is I want a new commit. You can see I've done this before, but I'm going to say, remove isolated modules from tsgest. And you just do this before, and at is just a little alias or shortcut for the current commit I'm on. Uh, so it's going to do that. And because I ran this before, it's basically doing almost like what a rebase interactive would do, where it's putting it in the middle. So now I run JJ log, and you see it did this new commit in the middle in between removing the product offering and removing the ones. But it automatically put this one like on top of this commit. So if any changes I want to make now will automatically, be able to be used by the one after me. But anyway, let's go remove this uh, isolated module setting. Oh, the one in tsconfig is fine. It's the just one we want to remove. We'll just do that for now. And so I had already described the commit. And the other crazy thing about Jujitsu, it auto like commits or whatever. So like if I do a JJ status, here uh, is the change, and if I do a git diff or JJ diff, there's the change. But there's no index anymore. It's just already in the commit. So I'm going to go git push, um, and I'm going to let it auto name the branch, which is a little weird, but you'll kind of see how that works. And so I pushed up that little change. So now I want to go back and what's my main? Yeah, my main one is here. So I'm going to go back and add ZMR, and I can go back to working on my really big change. But if we go back and look at, just config, it's still gone. And if we go look at then plan configuration front end, there'll be a new branch to push up for that change. This is maybe the least automated aspect of it is when I go to make the pull request, I do have to see that, so I'm making a pull request for this guy. The one before it is this guy, remove the hop components, and his branch name is this ZMN, which you can actually give these great names if you want. I could have called this push hop components, and this one push, or you don't even have to have push in the name. This just could be a branch name of remove dash isolated modules dash, whatever. Um, but, so anyway, so this one was ZMN. So I just need to select the ZMN over here. And now it will realize that like, oh, you're really only pushing one commit. So there's only going to be one commit in this PR, so it gets the title right. And now we'll do draft commit. But now the really great thing is, this is a really clean, really fast PR to review, right? So like if I go back and look at the PRs I've been making that are kind of these small ones that are broken out, here's the first one that was just a little cleanup inside of this little guy of, just making that a little cuter. but like super fast to just see this in isolation. Same thing with the next one. Uh, this is all just deleting a lot of code. Um, so you could scan this one really fast. Versus, and seeing all of these changes broken out in small PRs that are dedicated to that just one sort of logical change. It's just so much faster than, if they had all been, this remove product offering config is going to, there's no way, no getting around this is going to be large, annoying PR. But it's not as large and as annoying as it could be with some of these smaller ones broken out. Um, I do, I should technically change the base of this one now. You'll see real quick. So, right, when I did this JJ log, there's this little asterisk, which is just telling me that I've got local changes that have not been pushed up to the PR. In this case, the only local change is that it comes after this guy. So, if I go over here to um, my PR that is the remove offering config, he doesn't technically have this TS config change, which or TS just change, which he's not supposed to, but he's not like based on top of it, right? Uh, and so that's is telling me I just have changes to push up. So I'll do that, and it now has a change, but what it has two commits. It has the big change I'm working on, but it thinks that it has this other one, which is just that the base is wrong. So if I'll do this log, his base should now be this RXN. So I'll change this to be RXN. So that's the one annoying thing about Jiu-Jitsu, and it's Git integration, GitHub specifically. The Git integration is amazing. Specifically, the GitHub integration where you have to manage the bases of your pull requests if you're going to stack pull requests in order. Um, and otherwise, that's it. So just super nice. And this JJ log is just uncanny at how it knows what commits to show me. Whether they're in my stack or not. And switching between any of these. Let's say somebody gives me PR feedback on maybe range. We'll just go edit. All I'm gonna type is U, which is the you know unique. It can tell that if I type U, there's only one sort of it's unique. That's enough to be unique. So it takes me back to add maybe range. Um, I'm kind of forgetting what, but if I needed to make any changes from the code review, I would do those here. I don't know. Let's make a silly one. This was a plan step. Plan. There he is. So I don't know. We'll do something like this. Go back over here, and it's got in the change, and then just git push, and it would be up to review. If I go back, so now if I log, it'll say, at is where I'm at. I'm editing this guy. I'll go back and edit my big guy, the big thing that I'm working on. Let's say, I want to go take that out of JJ or out of the maybe range. Actually, I don't really want that. But anyway, you can see just like how quick it is to move around between the commits. I've already got maybe range updated. Going to go back to the tip of removing the product offering, work on that a little bit more. JJ logs shows that this is taking the 111 out of maybe range, so it's dirty, and everything else is dirty on top of it because anytime you edit a commit earlier in the stack, it kind of implicitly dirties everybody after that. So I'm up, back on here. I just want to push up everything. I don't know. It's just really great, and specifically great for breaking out these like, you're in some big change and you invariably see like, oh, this little thing I want to tweak that's not related to what you're really doing. It just makes it so easy to, pull that out, do something else real quick, and then go back into, the main change that you're working on. So anyway, that's it.